Girl. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're trying to say. And what's up with this Christmas cup? Get your life together. Get your life together. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jackie and I love to do hauls, makeup tutorials, a little fashion inspo, a little home decor, things like that. If that's something that you'd be interested, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Join the family. Everybody else, thank you so much for coming back. So we have another TEMU haul. I've already busted into it because I needed to get some stuff that was in it. I'm gonna just start grabbing stuff randomly because it's a random kind of haul. I'm trying to get more stuff to organize, and a lot of the things I'm seeing I want to use but not for what it's supposed to be for. So I ended up getting this. It's supposed to be a shoe organizer kind of thing, but I'm not going to use it for that. I had seen on Pinterest a couple of people had hung this over the door, and they had like lip glosses, you know, extra brushes, extra sprays, extra this, extra that. I told you guys in my last haul I had picked up that shoe shelf to put under here. It worked perfectly, but some of the bottles that I have, like I have a whole bunch of like setting sprays, and what I like to do is I like to put them into these smaller bottles. It's easier to just than it is with a big bottle. And I have so many. So I wanted to do it, you know, I think I'm going to move the sunglasses or the hook in the back of the door and hang it so that I can see the extra stuff, get it out of here so that I have more space. A lot of the things that I don't use on a daily, I want to put in there. I've got tons of setting sprays. I've got tons of like, you know, little things that I don't always use, you know, daily. Like, I've got a drawer full of these, you know, shadows. They're like glitter shimmers. I had gotten these from friends when I went to, I think it was IMAT. So I've got tons and tons of like glitters, you know, some that I picked up in Ulta that I, you know, don't reach for on a daily. This is kind of the stuff that I reach for more like in the summer. Look at how beautiful that is. Like, yes. So I wanted to take it out of here and put it in there, like, you know, they're in little sacks together, and use this more for like my daily stuff, like lip liners, under eye concealer, you know, brow pencils. I have hundreds of brow pencils, you know, things like that. And then not have them in here where I feel like it's taken up a lot of my space. Tons and tons of bronzers, tons and tons of, so I have them all in this dresser behind me. But I was telling you guys that I want to start like rotating stuff. So I feel like if I pick shades for now, I can put them in this bag. You know, it comes already with the over the door hooks. So, you know, I can put something here, see what I have and use what I have. My biggest problem is that if I don't see it, I don't use it. And that is a problem with a lot of the makeup that I have in there is I don't always see it. And then I'll buy something else and be like, I think I got this. And I do. So if I can see it, I'm going to use it. Just like a whole bunch of drawers full of glosses. I want to do them by color, like shades, nudes, you know, pinkier colors, things like that. And then if I don't like how that looks, then I can put in like the chancletas and like your sandals for the summer and put it away, because this I want for my sneakers, not really shoes. You know what I mean? In the beginning, it was like for work shoes and things like that so I can get ready. But now it's like, no, girl. I think I have like a handful of work shoes and the rest is sneakers and boots. So those kind of chancletas for the summer I can put in there if that's what I want. But that's not really the point of this. Is you know, and it's got a whole bunch. It's clear, you can see it, it's white, it'll blend with the door. So that's my thought with this. And I know that was a lot, but that's what I was thinking for that. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm stuffy. It's that time of year where my allergies really kick in. My asthma really kicks in. A lot of my videos I'm gonna listen to, if I hear the wheezing really hard, it's gonna be a voiceover. But I had one of those neti cups, I think it's called. I had one of those neti cups that you just rinse your nose. So I picked this up, and this is the same concept, except it was the one that I had. I think I picked up in like Dwayne Reed when I was in the city for like 20 bucks or so. So this is one of those that you can change the heads. It's got 2 different heads. This one looks very interesting to me. Yo, that's not what I was thinking. But again, freca. So it goes like this. And you fill it with, I don't know what the water's called. Saline, I think it is. Or like salty water or whatever. And you rinse your nose. You go like that. And then it just goes in one and out the other. I know it sounds gross. But when you're congested and you're sick and you feel like all this pressure, this is so good for something like that. And it comes in handy. It's, you know, it's a little bit messy, you know, if you're already ready to go and you want to rinse and you got your whole face done. This is a bit messy. This is good for like at night, you know, you do it, you put your Vicks on, eat. So my husband is sick. I don't know that he's gonna want to use this because, you know, he's very stubborn when he comes to being sick, but I figured that could help, you know, and it's stuff that I'm needing and not just like stuff I'm seeing and being like, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Oh, what? You know. And if you hear me kind of low, my husband is home. He's sick. He's been home for 4 days. So it kind of like slowed down like my filming. I felt like I was on a roll, but, you know, but he was like, go ahead, go ahead. And I was like, So this is a bag of panties. And actually these are thongs. They look like this and they look like this. So when I went to my doctor for my annual checkup, if you know, well, in my house, when you were going to the doctor, you got all dressed up, you've gotten some nice clean panties and your bras, no stains, no nothing, no holes, no nothing, you know. So when I went to the doctor, I had on like these, they were like boy short panties. They had like these little ruffles, not ruffles, like the little mesh stuff, whatever. These little flower details. So the doctor was like, strip from here, there, you can leave your underwears on. So when she was like, because I was telling her that I'm feeling like, you know, when you have asthma, you can tell when your lungs are filling up. And you're, you know, in the morning, sometimes I struggle for air and I'm like, ugh. I have my pumps, but I'm one of those people that I wait until I can't no more to use it because it makes me like, you know, and I don't like to use it. So you hear me, or I'll do like, you know, there's some old school remedies, like you take a shot of black coffee, it gets your heart going, it opens up your lungs. Or if you're home, you go, and the vocals shake your lungs or something. There's a whole bunch of stuff. But anyways, I don't really like to use my pump. And I was telling her, I think there's a pill that I get every couple of years where it like clears your lungs and it opens up and clears it. So I was telling her that and whatever. And so she was like, okay. But then she was telling me, I noticed, you know, and it's, you know, I'm not trying to be funny. She said, so I was like, so she was telling me that your panties should be 100% cotton, not that, you know, shiny kind of, you know, that's more for like when you're about to get down and you're about to, not for daily. So I was like, Yeah, but a lot of them are like grandma panties and things like that, or your period panties that, So she was like, no, there's go on to Amazon, or you want to get 100% cotton. So I was like, okay. So I got 100% cotton thongs, and I already wore one. This is a 5-pack, and you get pink, you get this like mauve color, this baby blue, you get black, gray. I had on like a navy blue, and it's so comfortable, so comfortable. I didn't really notice a difference. I did notice that I didn't feel like, sometimes you feel like you're sweating or like you're wet. So she was like that material makes you discharge a lot. This might be too much information for you, but you need to know. So I ended up getting 100% cotton. So this was a 6-pack actually. Everything will be linked down below. And what I did was I got these 6 and I threw out 6 thongs. And then I ordered panties, right? The same one. This is just like panties, regular, 100% cotton. And in the in the crotch area, you could see it has like this cotton lining on top of the cotton. So it's 100% cotton. And then this was a 5-pack. I got one on in blue. I didn't care for these colors. They look a little more bright, vibrant in the website, but it's yellow. It's like a purple. It's like this burnt orange and like a nude color. And then I threw out the same amount. So I'm going to, see how it goes. And I'm going to start trying to get rid of all of those that are not 100% cotton and switch them out for stuff like this. So I picked up these, and I would tell you to give it a try because, if you're feeling a little uncomfortable, go with 100% cotton. So that's what I did. I got some thongs. I got some panties. My next order has another set of panties. I don't think I ordered any more thongs, but I got that. Then I got this, and this I want for here because this is one of those over the door hooks, right? But it's got like this little hook. So this you can put over your door and hang whatever. What I want to do with this is I want to hang it on the bar that I have in my little closet thing here. And I think what I want to do is add my necklaces. I'm going to get rid of so many like statement necklaces, those big ones. I have it in a little bag because I'm not going to throw it out. I'm going to take it to Goodwill with a couple of other things because I know they sell stuff like that. And I'd rather take it there than just chuck it in the trash. But I want to put stuff that come summer, I'm going to want to put on. Like these are from TEMU as well. I feel like TEMU has hit the lottery with me. You can put it like that. So I've got this gold, nice, necklace. I got this silver one. It's got a lion's head. I don't remember if I showed you guys this, but I had also gotten this in my last TEMU haul. I ended up getting just the plain with the bracelet that I showed you, and then this one. I don't remember picking it, but it was in there. So it's just like a nice lion's head, and I feel like this is something that I can see it and I'll wear it. I want to get very minimum with the jewelry. Like I love my studs, I love my earrings and stuff. But I feel like necklaces are something that in the summer I hate to wear because I can feel how hot the metal gets. I can feel it and I don't want to. The winter is different because, you put it over your shirt, it doesn't really, you don't really feel it. But I wanted to put this bar like this in there and move some of those bags over here because they're orange, they're silver, they're yellow, to brighten it up going into summer. So that's what this is. And if I don't like how it looks, like if it looks like it's, hanging down or something, then I'll put it on the door and do something else with it, or I can hang it somewhere else, do something else. But this is my thought process with this. And I love the fact that the hooks are small because, it'll be just a few pieces. I'm not going to end up stacking it where I'm just like, but that's what I wanted to do with these. So yeah, that's my thought on that. I picked up this to take to my dad's. And I was telling my sister about it, and she was like, no, no. So in the kitchen, you know, the apartment is a railroad. So in the kitchen, there's like a little wall that comes out before the sala. And I was thinking it'd be nice to hang this. So this hook that I got here, it swivels. So if I put it up on the wall, I can put the bar through it. If you wanted to put it this way, it swivels like that. Just so that she can have like something nice, like a nice little sheer, you know, one pattern, not one pattern, panel, curtain, you know. And she was like, no, no. And I was like, because she likes everything simple. I get it. Pero sometimes you need a little something. So I'm going to take it again this weekend. I'm going to tell her, look, like this. And she, again, I'm pretty sure she's going to be like, no, 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 you know. So I might end up using this in the kitchen because I don't have curtains in my kitchen window because I like to see the sun come in. But lately, sometimes when I'm in front of the window making my coffee, I'm like, you know. So I might put it in the kitchen and put something small. I might put this against the wall here and use it for something else. I don't know. But this was supposed to be to take to my dad's, and now she don't want it. So I'm pretty sure that I can find somewhere to put this. And it expands. So if you have, like, you know, in the closet sometimes up, it's just empty space. You can put it up there and hang stuff. So if I wanted to... If I wanted to, I can put it up there and hang up like these jogger sets come spring and bring out like my maxis and stuff. Not have it to store it in bins so much, you know. Girl, you just gave me an idea. So that's what I'm thinking. But that's not what I wanted it for. But now I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. And it's great for like little corners. If you have like if I wanted to do this way, like a corner, you know, instead of straight, I wanted to do it cornered in the corner of a room and hang something, I can do that because these swivel ones will work with you. Or if you have just like a little space, you know, maybe under your sink, you want to open it. And then, you know, all your spray bottles, you hang them by the hook. They just hang up. And then on the bottom, you have sponges or whatever. You can do so much with this. So, you know, that's what I'm planning to figure out what I'm gonna do. But I really wanted it so I can take it to my dad's and make it. But she said no. I had seen these egg things everywhere. Everyone was talking about these eggs. This one came a little crushed. You see it? But I ordered one and they sent me two. Most likely I hit two. So I wanted to give these a try because look how pretty this is. It has like this divider thing, right? And then they sit in it like eggs. But this is so nice. This is soft and it's not even wet. So look at these shapes. So this feels nice. This is like soft. So I wanted something like this that I could keep some of my beauty blenders. I've got a whole bunch in a little jar and stuff. And I need to get rid of some of them because every time I start doing foundation, I'd be like, oh, you know, they're starting to break and I just don't want to get rid of them. But I feel like with a new batch sitting there saying, hello, I'm waiting. Yeah, girl, you're going in the trash. So I got these. I think I'm going to take some down to my dad's and keep some over there because the one I have over there looks really bad. But I just thought having something like this is going to be so nice for my beauty blenders. But this one came broken. So I might just mix it all together into one little container and get rid of that divider. But they were so inexpensive. They feel so nice. So it's going to be really nice for, you know, doing your foundation, doing under the eyes because of the corners that it has and all that. So yeah, you know, it's got like this one with the little tip. So if you want to do it like that, it's got this one with the flat edge. So it's nice for bouncing. It's got two like that. And then it's got one that's just like an egg shape, kind of like the Beauty Blender or like the Real Techniques. And you can just, you know, or you can use it when you're cutting, for so much. And they feel so nice. So one of my last hauls, I had shown you guys that I had picked this up. You remember I picked one of these up and I was like, when I make coffee, I'm gonna put it in there and colarlo like back in the day, because I got rid of my coffee machine. I still have the coffee grinds, and I have a coffee machine that grinds it, but the coffee machine was just driving me insane. So now when I make coffee, I can boil the water, put the coffee in the water, let it sit for a minute, then I strain it into my mug or whatever, and the rest into the thermos that I take to work, and then I just in the trash. So I had used I had it for the coffee, and the other day my husband took it and strained the oil, and I said to him, because I showed you guys that little metal thing, I said to him, you see this? This is for that. He was like, oh, I didn't know what that was, so I just threw it in here. It's okay, just throw it in the dishwasher. Pero now that I know that the oil went through it, even though he cleaned it, you ruined that image in my head. So I had to get another one, specifically for my coffee, so I can strain it. And when I heat up the milk and I put it in my mug, I don't like, that nata thing, when you heat up the milk and you get that little skin looking thing on top of it. This thing disgusts me so much. My dad will take it and be like, I can't. I keep forgetting my husband is there. So I don't like to see stuff floating in my coffee. I don't even like to see, sometimes you pour the cold milk and it's just whatever was on. No. So I picked up another one, and maybe I'll write on it, coffee, because you cannot mix this with anything else, So I got another one, and then I got this, and again, I'm trying to organize. So this goes, you pull it apart like that, right? This goes under your sink where you keep your pots and pans. So it extends as much as you want for as big as the tapas are. So the lids to my pots, I feel like they're everywhere. Like, my son is the one who takes the stuff out of the dishwasher and puts everything away. My husband will do it. But sometimes I open the stuff and I'm like, and they just close the door. So I need this to put the lids. I want to put all the lids, and then I can stack the pots and try to organize like that, because that is driving me crazy. The other day I took out a pot and 2 of the lids fell, and they're glass. And I was like, so I wanted to see what this looks like. This is like a nice metal. And, if you start getting rid of stuff or you move it to another spot, you could just condense it and put it away. But I want this for the lids of my pots, because down under there is a mess and I need to organize that. So I want this so I can line it up and then have the pots. I have one of those lazy Susan corner things, so I can move it around and get to what I need to get. So if the lids are all lined up, sitting there, and they're not moving around, falling all over the place, this is going to be helpful. So if you got that issue, you need this. And I got this. This looks very small. This is a toilet brush, and it's a flat toilet brush, right? That's how it looks. It's flat. I'm gonna put the image. So you put these two together, and you put that together, and then it has a little sticky thing so that you can put it in its little cup like that, and then you just hook it right there. So what I want to do is I want to put this on the corner, so the edge of the vanity right before the toilet, there has a little hook for the toilet paper. I want to put this against the wall there and take out the stuff there, because I don't want anything on the floor. I hate when it's time to clean the bathroom and I gotta start moving all that shit. If it's against the wall and I could just clean and keep it moving, perfect. So I got this. And I like the fact that this part is like, it's like it's got that little scratchy stuff. It's like a silicone thing, and this part bends so that when I'm cleaning, like, you know, you clean and then under where the water comes from, you know, those little circles, I can brush with this, get really in there, because sometimes the round one doesn't really get in there, but from the image it looks like it bends in there, and I can clean all that, you know, because I always try to avoid those hard water stains. So this should be coming in handy. I ended up getting these big claw clips. It's a pack of 3, a black, white, and a brown. And you can never go wrong with these. I feel like, ooh, this has a strong plastic smell. It's super hard, so when you pick up your hair, it'll be nice, and it's like a nice sleek matte black. You got a matte, not white, like a off-white color, and then this brown. So these are the basic colors that you would need anyways. So I just thought you can never go wrong, because I've got a bunch of them, but they're small. So sometimes when I'm like in the shower and I'm doing conditioner, I have 2 clips on while I'm shaving and doing everything else. But I feel like with one, it'll do the trick. And on days where my hair is down and I'm already getting hot, I can just clip it and keep it moving. So I picked up these. Then I got this mitt, and it's like a nice material. This is like that microfiber, and then it's a mitt, so that sometimes, like, I have the Swiffer, right, and I'll dust and everything, and then sometimes I'll be watching TV, and you know, when the sun comes in and you can see like the dust in the air, and you're like, so I want something like this that I can go, like, I can bend over the edge of like the TV, you know, get into corners that I can't get into with the Swiffer, because sometimes with your hand, you know how you go like this, you try to just dust it. I want to use this. I can go over like my makeup station, you know, sometimes on the light bulbs I can see some makeup, I can just wipe it out, you know, anything. If I want to use this, spray the table with the wood cleaner and then clean it, you know, scratch it or whatever. I feel like this is going to be so handy. And, you know, when you're done, you just throw it out. Like, so it comes with a bunch in this pack. And I was like, you know, sometimes I run out of the Swiffer and I'm like, or sometimes I feel like it gets so matted and stuff so quickly. So this I can keep for like little corners or like little things that I see that I just need to like get in there and dust and whatever. Even in the car, sometimes I feel like the steering wheel and stuff looks a little dusty. I could take that and like wipe things down, you know, so that it's just like I can just dust it in the trash. You know what I mean? So yeah, I did get one other thong, and this one wasn't cotton, but it has like the, you know, that waist, a thick waist, so that keeps your tummy in. It's a thong and it's seamless, because sometimes when I'm wearing like my leggings or like tight pants, I don't like to see the lines of the underwears. Like, I want it to just look like nothing. So I figured I would get one of these. I got this in a extra large, and this has a lot of stretch. It feels so nice. So I wanted to give it a try again if I'm working out, because I'm gonna start working out. And I have like my workout pants, and I want this just to like keep me, you know, so that I can feel, you know, a little bit more like, yeah, girl. Or under dresses, you know, in the summer with like some white pants, you just want a little bit of something that looks nudish. So I got this, and it just looks like that. So yeah, I got that. Then I picked up another of those foundations. I mean, they're not foundations, they're concealers. Remember, I have picked up number 3 and number 6. One was too light, one was okay, one was too dark. So I went with number 2. It looks like that. So that's how it looks. And it does still look kind of not so light. I didn't want to go with like that white porcelain color, but I want something light for under my eyes. You know, sometimes some spots you want to avoid before you put your foundation. So I picked up another. So now I have number 2, number 3, and number 6. And I've been loving them. I've been using them as concealer and sometimes foundation. It feels so nice. So I got that. And then this is the other clips to the bar that I had shown you guys. These are more of like a one hook, and you stick it, and you just stick it to the wall. You put your little bar, and that's it. And I think this is what I'm going to use when I put one probably in the kitchen. I just want to see. And then the swivel one I might use in here. I might use it like in a corner somewhere, where maybe if I do this corner here and I hang the stuff that, you know, anything new that came in. I don't think it's strong enough to hold like a coat and stuff. But, you know, now going into the summer, if I get like, you know, flowy tops or, you know, a maxi dress, 2 or 3 pieces I can hang that I don't want to leave in the bag so long, I can do that. Or again, I can take another bar and do, I don't know, hang up like your hats. You know, if you clip them together with those clips and you hang them, you can see your hats. You can see, you know, there's a lot you could do with these. So I got that. And who knows, maybe by the time I get into the city, my sister will be like, okay. So yeah, I ended up picking up a couple of makeup brushes. And your girl don't need no makeup brushes. None whatsoever. But I wanted to give it a try. They're pretty short, but they're like a nice size. They've got a whole bunch of like little brushes. You know, if you want to do like precision lines or like right under your lashes. You know, if you want to do liquid liner, you know, gel liner, you can use those. You know, you can never go wrong with these like shorter, smaller, detailed brushes. So I got these. Then I got this. Let's take this off. Oh, this is nice. I didn't think it was gonna be nice. So they're in their little, I don't know, I call them bee sacks. So if you wanted to do highlight or, you know, conceal under your eyes, you can do that. This is so nice, and it's angled like that. And then I got this one, which is another, they don't have names or anything, but this one, again, it's like a nice flat, you know, you want to just do liquid blush or something like that. You can do anything with them. I don't really use them for what they're for. This is more of like highlight fan brush, but I don't like it. This one is very thin, so this one is a no. And then I got this bigger one, which is more of like a powder brush. Doesn't have too much hairs on this one, but it does feel nice. Again, if I wanted to just blend together everything I did with, you know, whatever, so nice. If you want to do blush, so nice. So I got those. And I wanted to just try a little bit of everything. I got these, which they were individually packaged. So these are more of like small blending brushes. They're a lot smaller, little angled ones. These are good for like right under the eye, or if you want to just do like a really intense like shadow, like in your cut crease kind of thing. So I picked up a few of these. I wanted to just give them a try. These feel really nice. I don't feel like any hairs are coming out. Those are nice too, but these are nice and soft, but I don't feel like they're as good quality as like some of the ones you could get like from Elf or you know, Wet n Wild. Like, I feel like those might be a little better. These are soft, they're nice, but they're not like you gotta get it. That is everything I got from Temu. I do have another haul coming with more house items. I've been really liking a lot of their house items, like little things that really make your life easier. So I'm gonna add a 30% code in my description box for first time buyers. If it's your first time, you can get 30% off. The stuff is already really cheap or inexpensive, so use it, girl, use it. And if you haven't gone and you're still kind of like, I don't know, try it, give it a try, use the coupon, 30% off. And if you don't like it, at least you didn't pay so much, you know what I mean? So just give it a try. A lot of random things in this haul, but stuff that I feel like you would need just for an idea, because I gave myself an idea putting those rods up in the closet now for this stuff. So okay, if you made it to the end and you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, join the family, hit the like, you know, that really helps me out. Share, and I will see you guys in my next video. I don't know if this look is going up before this, but if it does, then stay tuned for this. And if it doesn't, then stay tuned for that. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.